Hi, good evening, Sanjay. How are you?
I'm pretty well, thank you. Were you waiting for me? No?
Yeah, of
Am I,
course.
am I late?
Yes.
Actually, some glitches I'm facing in my computer laptop. That's why I was unable to join
Oh, that's
on
okay.
time.
Any particular problem you would like to discuss with me first?
Yeah, it has been started since yesterday. Actually, some message is popping up, and actually, I was going to download something, and I think there would be some virus and there would be malware, I guess. So because of that, since yesterday we are facing problem, and I have raised my concern, and it will be resolved, I think, after some time.
That's nice. All right, Sanjay. My name is Gayatri Khanna, and I'm your tutor for the day today. Um, can you tell me something you learned in your previous session, if you remember about it?
Yes, sir. So I have been learning for last 1 year and 6 months. So learning in
For
terms of what, like,
the last session, the previous session.
so it's been long time actually. I did attend 227 session out here, and I took hiatus, and then I have joined today. So I cannot recall
Okay, that's
what
okay.
I had learned like in previous session.
Okay. So, what do you do basically?
I'm work. I am working as a professional to pay my bills. I'm working one of the MNCs as a production manager.
Oh, very nice. So, since you
Yeah.
are a production manager, tell me if, like, what kind of areas do you deal with in your organization?
Area like as I have mentioned the production. So it stands for like I have to. We are bound to meet production target, and we are getting the production planning from planning department, and we are bound to achieve the target. And we have kind of set of machines. We have manpower. There are 30-40 manpower,
What is the
and
product? What is the product that you manufacture?
this is the steel manufacturing company, and but my job role is quite different actually. This is the steel manufacturing. On top of that, we are manufacturer of pipe, steel pipe, which is used in oil, gas, and water supply. So we are. I am manufacturer of steel pipe.
Okay. So, just tell me one thing. What do you think if there is overproduction of the product that you are manufacturing? Overproduction, when something is produced in excess.
Says okay. So actually, we cannot produce excess. The pieces like 2 or 3 pieces are because it is pipe. It is not a tiny thing. Copper lug are not a minuscule thing that I will produce, and there will be no issue. I think the one pipe costed more or less 5 lakhs and 6 lakhs. So it depends on pipe size and pipe size. I think so. We cannot produce more pipe. Uh, However, sometimes we produce for the sake of our benefit because if there would be any need, so we just keep that pipe and we use further in future that pipe for our benefit only
So, do you
because
think that?
we would be answerable for that because we use raw material, we use electricity, water, so many things are
Resources. So the kind
resources
of
we have
thing,
to use.
yes, the different things that you use are called resources. So you don't want to
Yeah.
waste the resources. Yeah, that's why.
Yes,
Okay,
yes, yes, yes.
let's take a very common example. Let's talk about food, or let's talk about clothing, the t-shirts and the whatever clothing we wear. Do you think that manufacturing something in excess, or maybe manufacturing? So let's talk about excess first. Do you think manufacturing something in excess is a good thing or a bad thing?
Access, I think if we are like going to maintain a stock, and so we can produce excess uh, if somebody will ask, if somebody will ask more pieces and somebody will ask that uh, Would you have more pieces so that I can buy? So we have to produce more. We have to manufacture more. Because if somebody will ask if there will be scarcity, so I think we will be lacking. We won't be able to provide. So I think in such a way we can manage, and we have to make balance. If there will be, on the other hand, we have to think wisely that our material, our resources, whether it is going to waste or whether we are utilizing in proper manner.
Yeah.
So to some extent, I think we can produce and we can keep stock. However, I think we should get rid of this producing excess, because if the thing should be expired and if there would be no demands, it is depend on demand and supply.
Yes, yes.
So demand and supply. If there is no demand, so why we will produce and why we will manufacture that?
Yeah. So
So
basically, overabundance of anything will always be a problem.
exactly, yeah, yeah.
And what are the drawbacks? Like, if we don't produce things in excess, let's say we have, let's say we talk about underproduction. What do you think about underproduction of things?
Uh, with respect to my company,
No, no,
we
no,
cannot.
generally, no, no, generally,
Yeah.
underproduction
Mhm.
of things in the society. Okay.
So we will be lacking, and if there would be demand, so we won't be able to supply, and there is a break with respect to supply.
And don't you
So
think the price factor will increase if there is underproduction?
underproduction, price factor we will be lacking, and underproduction, we can, for instance, China is dumping the steel, and they are manufacturing the steel, and due to that, market is in down condition because there is no supply, and he has keep on dumping the steel, and the thing should be they are buying the steel in expensive rate, so the Indian market would be down because of he's China is keep on dumping the steel. So I think there would be issues with respect to the prices. So there would be unstable situation in the market.
So let's move from the material things like steel or food or such things to non-materialistic things. Let's say attention. Okay. Let's assume that somebody is giving you over attention. So what is the benefit or what is the drawback of that thing? Over attention. Somebody is always thinking about you, always talking about you. So let's talk about that now.
Over attention.
Yes. Let's take your mother as an example. I'll give you an example and we can frame something. Yeah, if your mother is giving you over attention about everything, what are you eating, what time are you waking up, about your friends, about your clothing, so how would you feel?
Exactly. It is the knack of mother, and it is kind of upbringing. I think if we will consider as a mother, so we cannot say it is over attention. This is the affection of mother. This is the love of affection. This is the love of mother, because she is bound to be. She's bound to be do all these things, and uh, so I think but I think to some extent it is, if the child is young, and he's growing up, I think he has not been grown up till now, I think. So it is crucial, and it is mandatory. If the child has grown up, I think so it doesn't need to pay attention more, actually. Doesn't
So
need
would,
pay attention.
would you be giving more attention to your children, or you would be keeping it at a moderate level?
Moderated, yeah, undoubtedly, because if we will pay more attention, and if we will keep on advising, and every time that, so I think, because now this is the stage. My son is studying in 10th class now. If we will keep on advising, and his intellect is evolving, and now he has started telling me what should I do, what shouldn't I do. So I think now he has grown up, I think. But as a parents, it is our responsibility to take care of him every time. And but I think after certain time, we have to get rid of advising every time, because sometime after some time they will feel that why are you advising every time. Now I have grown up, and now I can use my intellect, and I think I can face the consequences, and I can manage myself.
Oh, nice. So I'll just play a game with you. I'll throw you one situation, and you have to give me the positive and negative side of that situation. Okay? Yeah. Are you okay with that?
Ah, for sure, for sure.
Okay. So let's say you are giving every month you are giving one new and expensive toy to your son every month.
Mhm. Every month, inexpensive to have.
An expensive toy, yes.
Okay, so I think we shouldn't be giving every month, because he would be
Give me a positive and a negative in one line.
okay. Undoubtedly, he would be happy whenever we will provide, and definitely he will appreciate and he will commend us, and that it is good. My parents are providing every month twice, and he undoubtedly he will enjoy. On the other hand, this is the pros side, and con side, like we are pushing him, and he is becoming addicted, because we are not inculcating a vitamin in N deficiency, because uh, actually he should be having vitamin N deficiency. We have to say sometime no, that I can't provide, and this month, this twice, I cannot afford this month, and so I think otherwise, if he will grown up, he will grow up, I think so. If at that time we will say no, so that would be hard nut to crack at that time. We won't be able to advise him, because we haven't inculcated this habit in their life, that vitamin in deficiency. So sometimes we have to say yes, and sometimes we have to say no.
So, which means we have to always try to create a balance between situations.
Balance. Yes, yes, yes,
Because we can say it is rightly said that too much of everything is a bad thing.
yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, okay. So
Mhm.
in your note sheet, we have certain words which we can always use with situations like excess or uh, when something is in scarcity. So the first word is surplus, which means an extra amount of something. So can we make a sentence out of this? Surplus, an extra amount of something.
Surplus.
Yeah.
Uh, mm, Surplus. I
So
think with respect to our company, I can say
yeah,
no
any
sometimes.
situation you are comfortable with, not an issue at
Mhm,
all.
mhm. Uh, Sometimes we produce surplus amount, fine, so that we can use in future, and we use surplus pipe, because we are having kind of work.
Okay. So one thing which I would like to correct here is that amount is a word which is generally used with monetary things, with money. Okay. So
Okay,
it is
okay,
not a good way of saying that we produce surplus amount of pipes.
okay.
Okay.
Surplus pipe, some surplus
Yes.
number of pipe, right?
You can,
Yes,
yeah,
the
you can
number.
say surplus number of pipes, you can say surplus
Mhm.
quantity of pipes. Amount
Pipe,
is
okay.
generally used with monetary,
Monetary.
anything which has monetary associated with it. Okay, so
Okay.
that's the one thing which you can say, and it is again a beautiful idea what you have said, but we can always try to say thing in one sentence which is a complex sentence. Okay, the meaning of a complex sentence is that two or three ideas are connected in one single sentence. Okay, you said beautifully the previous situation when I said that what will happen if you give excess toys to your son, but here I think we can use various connectors to make a complex sentence. Okay,
Yes,
and we
yes,
should
yes.
not be breaking in between one line because that hampers the fluency. Got it?
Yes.
So it's always a better
Mhm.
idea to say one complete line. So if you don't mind, can we again come up with one sentence of surplus?
for sure. Surplus. Mm.
Should I give you a start if you want?
Please.
Yeah. So we can. I'll use your example of your company. So I can say surplus production of pipes in the factory created a lot of problems for the resource manager.
Exactly, exactly,
Right. So I
exactly.
mean, any
Mm.
one or two ideas you can connect, and then you can make a sentence. All right.
Okay.
You
Mhm.
want to try once again?
S- Let me think.
And one more thing, surplus can also be used with things apart from money. Surplus
Mhm.
food, surplus clothing, surplus is anything which is over and above the normal amount
Okay, okay.
thing.
So
Yeah.
I can frame a simple sentence. Surplus raw material, dumping surplus raw material is not fruitful for our company. Surplus dumping raw material, I surplus dumping raw material will be worthless.
Okay. You have said a beautiful sentence, but the usage of prepositions is less. So we can say surplus dumping of raw material is hazardous for any organization.
Okay, okay.
Okay, you want me to write
Yeah.
the word in your chat box? So hazardous is something which is really bad. Okay.
Yes.
Now the second word is elixir. Elixir. So elixir is something a magical potion believed to have healing properties. So it can be with any object.
What is word, ma'am?
Elixir. You can see it in your
Elixir.
notes. Yeah. Did you see it in your notes? Anything which has magical properties. Have you ever uh, used rose water?
Rose water. Sometimes my spouse gives me rose water. I think it is uh,
So you can say,
ah,
uh,
gulab jal. Yeah.
yes, yes. So you can always say that on a hot summer day, a wash of rose water is an elixir.
Elixir. What does the mean of elixir? What is particular meaning of?
It means a magical potion believed to have healing properties. So when you spray rose water, you feel fresh.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Elixir.
Did you understand the meaning?
A magical potion believed we have healing properties. Okay. So I think we have elixir stuffs to heal our pain as well, I guess.
Yeah, 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 definitely.
Right.
Anything which can give you comfort
Yeah.
uh, can be an elixir. Okay.
Mhm. Whenever we get pain, so I think we are healing with elixir stuff.
Okay. Our
Like
healing, yeah, come up.
if there would be like if we are playing and we are like doing something and if we strike with any item and if there is pain, like if we stumble somewhere and we are getting pain somewhere. So for momentarily, we can use auxiliary to get rid of that pain.
Perfect. And the other words are spiral, okay, which means a situation which continuously intensifies over a period of time. So we can say that after losing his job, my friend fell in a spiral of debt. Okay. After losing the job, my friend fell in a spiral of debt, a situation which continuously keeps on worsening. Okay.
Okay, okay,
Tu-
okay, okay.
Tune out means to stop paying attention.
Okay. Mhm. Okay,
Okay.
sometimes we have to tune out ourselves while paying more attention.
Okay. Opulence. Opulence is great wealth.
Opulence, opulence. Yeah. Uh, uh, Whenever I visit somewhere, like whenever I saw any opulent occasion, so
Yeah,
I
you
feel
can
enchanting.
You can visit some opulent hotels. You can visit some
Hmm.
opulent villas on your holidays.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what do you think? Do you think too much exercise is good or too less exercise is good?
We have to make balance. Too much, I think as much as I think as much as need of body, I think we should be giving this much only. I think too much always has been prohibited, I think. So like half an hour and 45 minutes, I think we can do exercise. If there would be intense, if there would be excess, so I think somehow and we are increasing, like we are not keeping ourselves fit. I think somehow we are not making balance.
And
I
how
think.
about anger? Do you think too much anger or too less anger is good?
I think anger is in anyhow it is not useful and fruitful, productive because whenever we are in furious way, in furious state, and whenever we are enraged, I think so somehow we are decreasing our energy and we are running empty. I think so. In any way, anger is not allowed because it comes into vices. I think we should get rid of these vices. I think we can be strict and I think we should impose guidelines and rules and regulation. But anger, this word is quite uh, it is not acceptable. I think we can be strict, but anger. Uh, I think to get angry and be furious, and I think it is not a stable. I think
So
little and more both.
we should have a moderate balance between
Yeah,
all the things. Okay.
exactly.
So
Mhm.
Sanjay, I had an amazing time with you today.
Mhm.
Hopefully, we will have to work a little more on our pronunciation part and also on
Mhm.
the idea generation part. Okay. Apart from
Mhm.
the work, I can understand that since you are into business, so apart from the work that you do, we have to talk about the other things of the society as well. So, anything which you would like me to explain more to you in for today's session?
Mm, it was engaging, it was captivating, and it was gripping. And I felt some kind of mm, difference actually. And definitely, I'm thinking that if I will connect in future, so I will learn and I will enhance my communication skill and I will enhance. I think I would be able to enhance every part of English. Every like I sometime I lack with respect to pronunciation,
Oh,
framing the sentences,
that's
and
good.
I think I will enhance. And I would love to meet you again.
Together, we will be
Yeah,
learning more things in the upcoming
yeah.
session. So I look forward to see you soon again.
Of course, because yesterday I have enrolled for 72 sessions. So I think on daily basis I attend the class,
Okay,
and but I cannot fix the timing because
that's
sometimes
okay.
I'm swamped with work.
Whatever time suits you, you can just
Yeah,
find
yes,
it out
yes,
for
yes.
yourself, and I will see you again soon.
For sure, for sure. I would love to meet you again. And where are you come from?
I'm from Amritsar, Punjab.
Okay, great to hear that. Have you watched Kesari 2?
Not yet. I will do it. I'll
It
do
is
it soon.
based on Jallianwala Bagh. That's why I'm asking.
Oh,
Because
I'll.
I have been to Jallianwala Bagh. It's been long time in like 2000, where my son was 2 years old, like 2010. I have been to Jallianwala. So now I can recall the memory.
All right. I'll see you.
Okay.
I'll see you soon. Have a nice day.
Okay, Shana. Have
Thank
a
you.
great day ahead. Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.